Good day, everybody, and welcome to another edition of the Military and Foreign Affairs Network. I am your host, the voice of reason. And with the upside down, united, disunited, ununited, possibly United States of America, this is another lesson in insanity. In today's discussion, are you watching what is happening with the Justice Department, the Department of Justice investigation of Hunter Crackhead Biden and the ongoing attempted cover-up by the Justice Department, by Justice Department officials in connecting his father, Joseph Biden, to Hunter Crackhead Biden? Disturbing. Incredibly disturbing what we are seeing when we see law enforcement entities in the somewhat disunited states of America overtly supporting one political party. Where is this going to take the disunited states of America? What pathway does this lead to? Well, ultimately, as I watch this, I believe the intent of the puppet masters behind Joseph Biden is to create a one-party unitary state. What is a one-party unitary state? Let's look at the one of the many definitions. A one-party state, single-party state, one-party system, or single-party system is a sovereign state in which only one political party has the right to form the government, usually based on the existing Constitution. All other parties are either outlawed or only enjoy limited and controlled participation in elections. Controlled participation in elections. Sometimes the term de facto one-party state is used to describe a dominant party system that, unlike the one-party state, allows, at least nominally, democratic multi-party elections. But the existing practices or balance of political power effectively prevent the opposition from winning power. Effectively prevent the opposition from winning power. And this goes into the dominant party system. And this is where we are very much hovering right now in the United States. A dominant party system of power. Because the independent law enforcement entities of the United States are now being heavily influenced by the Democrat Party. A dominant party system, or one-party dominant system, is a political occurrence in which a single political party continuously dominates elections, results over running opposition groups or parties. Any ruling party staying in power for more than one consecutive term may be considered a dominant party. Some dominant parties were called the natural governing party, given their length of time and power. Dominant parties and their domination of a state develop out of one-sided electoral and party constellations within a multi-party system, and as such differ from states under a one-party system. Concerning. Incredibly concerning where this is heading. And we're seeing this now in all facets of society, this agenda. We are seeing it in school systems. From the very early age, 4, 5, 6, there is this gravitational pull towards far left-wing policy in the school systems throughout the United States. And even some of the most conservative states, by and large, the school systems in the United States, grade school all the way into colleges. And colleges, it then gets even worse. So you have the indoctrination that starts from the time you read until you go into university. You are bombarded with left-wing thought processes. Corporations here in the United States. Some call it woke ideology. Ultimately, it is the diversity, equity, and inclusion. Ultimately, you are stating, especially with the symbology that is being utilized now by companies, corporations. It would be very difficult to have a Democratic Party sticker as a boxed emblem around the chief executive officer of a company. But what happens now is that symbology is a rainbow flag, is the hypersexual nationalism, homosexual transvestite nationalism that also signifies your political thought process. In the body of your email, if you are compelled or you feel like you have to identify your pronoun, he, she, him, her, whatever, again, that is exactly what it is. It is indoctrinating you. You are being forced into this one-party system. When you see that rainbow flag, you can rest assured that that person who is displaying that rainbow flag believes in a one-party unitary system. The dominant party system in which you have long-term Democrat rule in perpetuity. And then finally, again, so schools, corporations, government entities, and then finally, the branch of the U.S. system of government, the entity that had always been shielded from political thought, political ideology, the U.S. military. That is now being forced into this indoctrination process. Again, when you see the rainbow flag, when you are forced to gravitate and accept this ideology, this hypersexual, transvestite, homosexual ideology, when you are compelled to display the flag or see the flag, that is what has happened. You associate that with, obviously it is not Republicans, it is not another political party, it is left-wing ideology. But if you're watching what is happening right now in the United States, law enforcement entities being used to target political opponents, the prior president is being targeted by law enforcement agencies. The shielding of Joseph Biden's crackhead son from heavier charges, more acceptable charges for the crimes that he has been committing, and in all probability directly supported by Joseph Biden himself. Dominant party governance followed by one party unitary rule. Have a good day, everybody.